Men, there's no cigar on this episode. There's none of that bullshit. What I feel in my fucking gut, letting you guys down these last couple weeks in the playoffs when it's like, the whole AKA payoff Willie, AKA playoff Willie. Playoff Willie's been nowhere to be found. And that's fucking on me, and I take that to heart. I don't want to continue to fucking, gas myself when I'm just dishing losses. I haven't won. I've been in nothing but a fucking slump. I've been in hell. Anybody who watched Bussin with the Boys this last week heard Taylor Lewan's speech to me on going through hell. The only way is through. And we've been fucking going through it these last couple weeks. But I have spent my entire life for a moment like this. Because we'll never get this opportunity back. People are out there chirping, he doesn't got it. Oh, this is just a fucking airhead out there on a mic just saying dumbass shit, just trying to get clicks and views and say little headlines like he's got his fucking boys in the back. One's back there wearing a goofy ass fucking white beater. These dudes don't take this shit seriously. They don't deliver data. Don't take that personal, brother. I'm just saying that's what people are saying.
I don't care what people are saying, bro. That's the thing.
Okay. I don't know. Then you took it a little personally. I just wanted to make that. People are fucking coming after us, our product. You should take that personally because you do nothing but put a hell of a product on the fucking internet week in and week out. If you're watching right now, subscribe, leave comments, hit that little notifications bell. We are coming for it all. How many views we need this week, JP?
It's the last week, so if it's not 1 million, 30K.
I like that. I like that range. If it's not 1 million, 30,000 views. Before we get into this game, the big game, the Super Bowl, the granddaddy of them all, we have to shout out our presenting sponsor, Proper Wild, because this is about to be a proper ass whooping we put on the board this week. I'm not going to let my ego get in the way of what the data, the facts, and what this brain has been trying to cook up the last however many days it's been, because I've been in hell. I hate letting people down, and I feel like I've done nothing but let you guys down. The Bet the Boys parlay, I'm letting my family down because I'm doing more than just what I say on this Bet the Bus show. I'm doing a lot more, and I've lost them all. But before we get into that, Proper Wild, a clean, all-day energy shot designed to boost your energy, focus, and productivity without the jitters or crash. No preservatives, no artificial sweeteners, no fucking bullshit, boys. No horrible chemicals, nothing that's going to give you cancer. Just a natural-tasting energy shot with clean ingredients that work. And what we're going to do, boys, because this is our last two raw, we're going to do a social. I'm going to pass these boys out. Oh, shit. G, pass these things out.
Yes.
And we're going to do a social. I'll use one of their new flavors because they got some new flavors. They got kiwi, apple, strawberry, and lemon lime. I'm going to hit this lemon lime, boy. Men.
No cheating.
Hey. It's been an absolute honor. Does anybody have anything they want to say before we put this thing, guzzle it down our throat? May God have mercy on the board because we won't. Love you guys. This is fucking it. This is the last dance. This is what we were made of. Mitch, what you printed out with the data points, this is fucking it, brother. I believe in it. I believe in the system that we've been preaching the entire time. Cheers. Did anybody not drink it?
I'm about to drink mine.
Drink it.
Drink it. I'm trying to flip the switches.
Not doing enough, brother. Any type of review or any words of encouragement you want to give, Jack, before we get this thing going?
I'd like to go into my notes, though, so I can really make this accurate, because this is coming from the goat of smoke, Wiz Khalifa, and it's about second chances. It's about last chances, because this is all we got is one more week. He quoted this: "We never really learn from the first mistake, or the second, or the third. It only hits us when we're given the last chance." And I think we're feeling that moment right now. This is our last chance. We got a full calendar year after this until we're back. Not really, more like half a calendar year. But it really doesn't matter about time. This is our last fucking chance. And we need to send the people off right with a big check account. With that being said, I feel like I just need some encouragement, some motivation from our humble leader. So you got anything?
That quote by Wiz Khalifa couldn't have been any more perfect for this moment, because it is, when the last chance comes, that's when it really starts hitting you. And the way we've been letting motherfuckers down, that one does hit deep. I'm doing my fucking best this week, and I know my best is going to be enough because we rise to the occasion. The cream always rises to the top. We are the cream. Do not get it fucking twisted, boys. You got to go through some adversity to get to the top of the mountain. You have to go through adversity to get to the top of the mountain. But the ones who face adversity sometimes need to understand that there's shit in the way and you need to go back down, reassess, go through fucking hell, and get back up and go back up a different mountain. And today, we're doing that. It's real simple, boys. We've got one more game and that's it. Now, most of you have been betting with us for 14 weeks, give or take a few, surrounding the controversy surrounding year 10. And now that we know the NFL is rigged and scripted, we can say with absolute certainty that the NFL was keeping me out of the league. But you've got one more game. And after that, most of you will never be able to bet with us again. Your car's going to get repoed. Your house will get taken. That's if I let you guys down. Because y'all have been with me for a while and y'all have been hearing me talk about this word being perfect. And I want you to understand something. To me, being perfect isn't about that scoreboard. It isn't about winning. It's about you and your relationship to yourself, your family, and your friends. Being perfect is about being able to look your friends in the eye and know that you didn't let them down because you told them the truth. And that truth is that you did everything that you could. There wasn't one more thing you could have done. Can you live in that moment? That's the question. Can you live in that moment as best you can with clear eyes and love in your heart? With joy in your heart. If you can do that, gentlemen, then you're perfect. I want you all to take a moment right now, and I want you to look each other in the eyes. Hey, look each other in the eyes. I want you to put each other in your hearts forever. Because forever is about to happen in a few days. I want you to close your eyes and I want you to think of JP Hovey, who is your brother. And he would die to be out there on that field come Sunday. But unfortunately, due to lack of ability and a recessive chin, he wasn't good enough. And I want you to put that in your hearts. Because boys, my heart is full. And soon, our bank accounts will be too. Jack?
If everybody could just bow your heads, I will be leading us in the prayer this week. Dear Lord, please grant us the serenity to accept the results we cannot change, the courage to bet the bus when we can, and the wisdom to know that it does not matter. For thine is the sports book, the power and glory to you, now and forevermore. Amen.
Amen. Now's the time. Let's get into this fucking game. Hey, JP, do you want to set us up for this game? What game do we got on the board this week?
This week we have the big game. We have the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure we're allowed to say it.
I think so too, right?
We have the Eagles and Chiefs.
We'll find out.
It's not an advertising.
Yeah.
I don't believe. Like if we were out there in the...
It's the Kelsey Bowl and also the Andy Reid Bowl. One of the largest storylines that the history of the game has ever seen. And this weekend, legends will be made. So Will, tell us who the legends will be and who the villains might be.
Boys, this is a tough game. To me, the Chiefs have came out of the toughest conference, and they're firing. Patrick Mahomes, he's wheeling and dealing, even with the fucking little broken wheel. The Eagles are them. They've told us from the get-go. We lost. People got a little fugazi there at the end of the year when Jalen Hurts went down. But the Eagles came out undefeated. What'd they go, like 8-9-0 before they lost the game? 10, 11, 12-0, something like that. They won a lot of games before they lost one. But then they hit a little bump in the road because they had a little bit of adversity when Jalen Hurts went down. But have been quick to fucking remind us by beating everybody's ass in the playoffs. I think they've won by a total of combined 55 points. But they're fucking tough, man. The Kelsey brothers, An absolute masterclass of a year on and off the field. There's no better time in their careers to start a podcast. New heights, just fucking climb the mountain. Both the boys, I think they're both all pros. I know they're both Pro Bowlers. The best at their position. Just all of it coming together, and now they're playing against each other this weekend. Andy Reid wins the Super Bowl with the Eagles, right? No.
No, he didn't win one with the Eagles. He once won with the Chiefs.
That's right. But obviously the history of now everybody's, yeah, that's tough. That was a tough L right there. A tough little quick L for me. But Andy Reid coming from the Eagles, like, you know that boy's ready to put up a 50 burger on this game. You know he's hungry to beat the city, that he tried to bring this type of prosperity and abundance like he has with Kansas City. Kansas City's back. A lot of people talking with Patrick Mahomes, the amount of playoff games that he's won in his 5-year career. That's fucking nuts, man. Because I feel like he's been arguably the best player in the league since he's been in the league. But this is a tough fucking game. Fortunately, the boy Mitch is biased toward the Chiefs. We know where Mitch is going. What I'm doing right now is I'm going to try to deliver the information and the data as true as I can. Do I have a little bias somewhere? Possibly. I do enjoy both of these teams. Regardless of my middle finger to Kansas City all year, I was wrong once again about fucking saying that my hot take was they're not going to make the playoffs. Kansas City, I apologize for absolutely fucking nothing because you brought us views and entertainment to social media. That's the name of the game.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? That's the name of the fucking game. But let's get into some of this data. The Eagles are favored at -1.5. The line opened up being Chiefs -1.5. Since then, now the Eagles are favored. It's flip-flopped. The over-under is 50.5. I personally would love to see fireworks the entire fucking game. Back and forth. And I'll tell you what we'll find out. I'll leave that for the end because that could give away what I'm going to pick. But let's talk Chiefs. The injuries, massive problem for the boys. However, this is the fucking Super Bowl. You got 2 weeks to lick your wounds. There's no doubt in my mind L'Jarius Sneed, their number one cornerback, and Willie Gay will be out on the field. What did L'Jarius hurt? Concussion? He'll be back. Willie Gay, the way that motherfucker's built, that fucking thick gay neck, dude. He's got that thick ass gay neck. He's gonna be out on the field. Trust me when I tell you, Gay's gonna be out there pounding those motherfuckers.
What do you mean by that?
Brother, you'll have to wait come Sunday to see what I mean. Mahomes is 8-1-1 in his career as an underdog. Again, Philadelphia is favored by -1.5. The Chiefs are ranked second in sacks. They rank second in sacks during the season. They rank first in total offense and scoring offense. This is a well-oiled machine they've all been together for a long time. Mahomes and Kels obviously are arguably the best duo to ever do it. Arguably the best duo to ever do it. And that is including Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski. Now, yeah, they'll probably need to win a couple more to solidify that. But the rise that Travis and Patrick are having, that is an arguable thing. Do you think it's not?
I don't know. I mean, it's definitely arguable, but I just think Tom Brady and Gronk, it's different. Like I think Tom Brady didn't have like a Tyreek Hill. Like,
yeah, you had
Patrick
Randy
Mahomes.
Moss.
One season. And look what he did in that one season. Imagine if he had Randy Moss for as long as Mahomes has had all the stuff.
Yeah, that's fair. And that could be the proper while getting to me because I'm starting to get a little juicy. I'm starting to get a little sweaty. I'm talking a little faster because people really are quick to forget the greatness. Like even Tom Brady retiring. It's like you go back, wow, this motherfucker was doing it for over 2 decades. And people are already talking about Mahomes being the GOAT. Me being one of them.
As in you.
Yeah. People, a lot of people have been out there saying, yo, is this the best dude to ever play football? Mahomes and Kels obviously are arguably the best duo to ever do it. Dude, I was quick to forget. I was actually watching the Patriots-Rams Super Bowl when they were battling. And in that grainy-ass television, you know we got all the big screens now. We don't got the little fucking box dinosaur TVs. But yeah, dude. And hey, salute. Can we get a moment of silence for Tom Brady, greatest quarterback to ever play the game? Thank you. Check this one out, though. This is concerning. The Chiefs, their red zone defense, they give one up 67.3% of the time. They allow a TD in the red zone 63.7% 67.3% of the time. I will figure that shit out one day. And that ranks 31st in the NFL. You want to hear about what the Eagles scoring red zone is?
I do.
67.8% of the time they score a touchdown in the red zone. That ranks 3rd in the NFL.
Which one was that?
You know which one I'm talking about. You're really trying to throw me off my game.
No, I'm not. If I'm reading it correctly, it means it works 67% all the time.
It works 67.8% of the time, every time.
There you go.
Let's jump over to the Eagles. The Eagles have won both of their playoff games by a combined 55 points and have only allowed 14 points. The Eagles are 7-2 against the spread in their last 9 playoff games. That's a little fugazi. I feel like you can kind of throw that one out the window. However, we're just trying to deliver you the data. We're trying to deliver you the information. They rank 1st in sacks and pass defense. That was throughout the season. They're also 4th in points allowed per game at 18.8. One of the arguably the best defense in the league. Well, they pretty much are because these are the only 2 left standing. The best defense in the league goes against the best offense in the league. How do we equate off of last week? Like, Niners didn't really have their offense because they didn't have their quarterback. But I'll tell you what was scary about the Eagles last week: the trenches. Seeing that the Eagles can win on the ground, and they showed us before, but once again, like against a defense like the Niners, it's not like the quarterback of the Niners defense was hurt. Them being able to run the ball on the ground and move those trenches the way they were able to and not even need to use Waffle House and Devontae Smith on the outside. What do they call Devontae Smith? Skinny Batman? Waffle House and Skinny Batman on the outside? You know what I mean? Like, being able to fucking mow a team down that way is, I don't know, that shit's impressive. But also the fucking Chiefs, man, they have that high-powered offense. My thought, again, getting into this game, I thought to myself when I was losing, well, just all of my losses these last 2 weeks. Last week, when I was like sitting at my island, I had some Bussin with the Boys whiskey right next to me, sipping on it, thinking, when my wife was like, how much you lose this week? And I was like, wait until after the Super Bowl. And then I just slugged the whiskey, and I'm just sitting there fucking thinking, like, how do I figure out the art of fading myself? Because I might have to do that. Or am I going to let my pride and my ego get in the way against these Kansas City fans? Am I just going to roll with Kansas City? I might fucking just, let me just bet Kansas City. How about that? And then we're either going to win together or they're going to be pissed off when they fucking lose. And then people are going to point the finger because everybody's addicted to fucking problems. Oh, it's his fault. It's his fault. It's his fault. No one wants to take accountability anymore.
Seems you're at a crossroads.
I am. I really am, because I flip-flopped on who I want to pick several times. Here's some weird stats, some goofy stats that you guys are going to love. Remember, comment.
Silly stats.
Yeah, some silly stats for the boys. Comment, subscribe, thumbs up this video. Remember, we got to run. We got to get to 1 million. If we don't get 1 million, we'll settle for 30,000. The favorite is 29-25 in the Super Bowl. That's kind of a wash. I feel like that's kind of a, you know what I mean? Like 25 and 29-25, whatever. Teams wearing white jerseys have won 36 times, including 5 of the last 7. The Chiefs are wearing white. Now, that's something I feel like I can kind of...
Yeah.
That's something I can kind of like.
That'll mess with your mind.
Yeah. The NFL leader in passing has only won the Super Bowl once. Mahomes led the league this year. The NFL league leader in passing has only won 1 time.
Hey.
Goat.
The real GOAT, Peyton Manning.
I...
Peyton Manning is the real GOAT. People
Amen.
people forget about that. Like, celebrate Tom Brady all you want. The GOAT was Peyton Manning. The GOAT is Peyton Manning. Can we get a moment of silence for Tom Brady, greatest quarterback to ever play the game? Both Eagles and Chiefs are 16-3, and both teams have scored 546 points. That was the stat. What does that mean?
That's crazy.
That they're both just tied?
Everything's even.
Yeah, that is. Now that I think about it.
Weird stat for a reason.
Now that I add that up.
Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it again and hearing your guys' reaction, both of them, their record's the same. They both scored the same amount of points. That shit is interesting as fuck. Carl Cheffers.
Oh, no. Not
Cheffers or
Carl.
Sheffers? Carl Cheffers and his crew are the referees for this game. They averaged the most flags thrown this year with 12 a game. And you know why that is? Because these fucking refs make it about them, not about the game. They don't look at themselves as a vessel for the game. They want to have the fucking, the big call. They want to make these big calls at the end of the game. Here's what I'm going to say. And Chiefs are 5-4 all time against the Eagles. Bag. Here are my thoughts. Chiefs win this game under 2 conditions. The NFL is rigged and the refs make it about themselves and control this game in the last 7 minutes of the fourth quarter. That's how the Chiefs will win this game. If the NFL isn't scripted like that and the refs don't fucking botch the game at the very end, which they might do, if the Chiefs win this game, we will know why. I'm telling you right now, that is what will happen. If the refs and this thing ain't scripted, I'm telling you right now, boys, the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl. The Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl, and they might. Taylor mentioned it on Bussin with the Boys earlier this week. If you haven't watched Bussin with the Boys, go watch that. Subscribe to that as well. I mean, you guys are subscribed anyway. But he thinks it's going to be double digits, which isn't out of the realm of possibilities. They really could beat that ass. They really could. And I'm not saying that to mouth Chiefs fans. You look at it. Where do the Chiefs have the Eagles? Quarterback and what? We'll throw them special teams, which is a big component of the game. 9 years in the league. Well, it's quarterback and special teams. Like we're not offensive line, not offensive line. Who's their left tackle? Orlando Brown, most overrated left tackle in the game. No shot at the boys, but that just is what it is.
With all due respect.
Yeah, with all due respect, he gave up as many pressures as Dennis Daly for the Titans and still made the Pro Bowl. That's what? What'd you just fuck?
I think Creed Humphrey, the Chiefs center,
Yeah.
could be all pro over Jason Kelce.
But that's whatever. He's not. Yeah, who cares? No, that center is a good player. And again, Orlando Brown, a good player. I think their offensive line is massively overrated because you got Patrick Mahomes. If you can mitigate and fucking all the backyard plays that the Chiefs can do, off script plays, that's where the game will be won. I think the Eagles have the defense to do that. They have the secondary, one of the best secondaries in the league. That's why they went and got old buddy from the Saints, right? Gardner Johnson went and got Sue. And Sue's depth. We're talking Ndamukong and Sue. He's depth on that defensive line. Linebacking core, they run and hit like they have the defense. Their front seven's better than the Chiefs. I do respect the Chiefs linebackers. I think they got a really good young linebacker core. But again, I think like the Eagles have the better offense. They have the better secondary. They have the better defensive line. They have the better offensive line. Chiefs got to worry about getting fucking controlled. Double hips, thrusted on throughout the entire drive. I don't hear you talking, Mitch. I don't hear you talking, brother. That's all I'm saying. You saw the tape on the Eagles against the Niners, moving those boys. Hang on, so now I'm going back in another little tangent. When it comes to running backs, did you hear that? Hey, I did have a little.
Ears, bro.
Hey,
Going down a little tangent.
hey, even running back, like I do, who's it, Pacheco? I respect their game, but bro, who's it, Gainesville?
Well,
Gainwell.
Might as well be Gainesville.
Yeah, might as well be Gainesville because he ain't getting number gains out there on the ground. Again, they showed that they can win the game in a multitude of ways. Jalen Hurts, and you might look at him being the MVP. I hope the boy does because what a fucking story he's had throughout the entirety of the game, throughout the entirety of his career coming from Oklahoma. Boomer Sooner, Jalen Hurts. But you got A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith. These dudes are fucking it. I truly don't think they have the roster top to bottom to beat the Eagles. Even in coaching, Andy Reid, offensive, he's a mastermind. But the way the Eagles have been rolling, dude, like it's not just because they have talent. They have the coaching staff to put it together. And Sirianni, I hope he fucking takes the mic a little bit and gets in front of the camera and does his thing. He does that. They play Meek Mill before the game. It's a wrap, man. I think it's Eagles -1.5. I think that's a.
You think?
I know.
There we go.
I apologize. Guys, I'm telling you, I've taken it seriously the way we've dropped the ball these last 2 weeks. We fuck around, we do this and that. I'm like, God damn it, man. What's happened? I'm in a little slump. This is getting me out of the slump. Certainty. With absolute certainty, the Eagles are winning the Super Bowl. Mitch, you got anything else to say? Pussy?
your past record, no shots. This is not meant to be a shot, but might be. I had a certain Eagles fan call me last week. Said, "Oh, Will's taking the Niners. I'm doubling down on the Eagles. Eagles won." I feel the exact same way this week. I'm fading you, and as of the past couple of weeks, fading you. You're in the green, which is what we strive for. So the fact that you picked the Eagles, I am feeling more confident with the Chiefs.
I hope everybody who fades me loses their fucking house. That's how I feel about it.
I mean, everybody that's been fading you might be buying a new house.
Yeah, if you've been going all in these last 3 weeks, but you talk about the regular season, I've been putting up fucking dingers, dude.
But what matters in the regular season. We're talking postseason.
We're talking postseason. You're right. You're right. Listen, I gave my spiel. I'm not running from it. I fucked up, but I feel very good about this pick, and not in the way of the making jokes and being loud and being the fucking frat boy who's up here just rocking the mic. I'm talking like data. I'm talking. We've been in the trenches watching ball, and that's how I feel. Jack, any of the boys?
I would love to know.
What's the back of the bus? What are you guys picking? Because fuck the guy. We're not even using the guy this week.
Before we lock in our teams, I want to know the most important bet what everybody has, and that is the coin flip. Heads or tails, straight off the rip, 50-50, one shot of glory. Because I'm tails.
Never fails.
Never fails. But I know there's got to be some guy in here who's going to ride with heads.
Mitch, I hope he does. Mitch, I'm going to tell you every bet. Send it to all your group chat of little minion fucking friends. I hope you guys fade everything and lose it all. And then I'll fire you. And then you'll be down triple. That's a joke, but we needed that for the clip.
I always go heads. I'm mad and everything. I'm always heads.
You get that fat ass head. JP, what do you got on the pick? What's your pick? Jack, what's your pick? Are you on Eagles or Chiefs?
I'm on Eagles.
Okay.
Fly, Eagles,
Dude
fly.
just got away with a coin.
Eagles fly on a road to victory.
Fly, Eagles
Meek Mill.
fly. Bang, bang, Eagle gang.
Hold on, wait a minute. Bird gang.
Bang, bang, bird gang, baby.
With that being said, I will also be with the Eagles. Eagles everything. I think Jalen Hurts will be the MVP, and I think Devontae Smith will be the one that he'll be battling for with MVP. One Oklahoma boy, one Alabama boy going at it.
Hugging in the end. Right in front of Willie Gay.
I will also be riding with the Eagles. I think you've slept on them all year, and it's nice to see you hop on board.
With the Eagles?
Yeah.
Do you really think I've slept on them all year?
You took the Niners by a long shot.
Yeah.
The round before that, you took the Giants.
Yeah, I was you make a couple good points right there.
It's okay.
But I'm saying not in a way to where I've been anti-KC about it. I've thought the Eagles are a tough team. I fell into the trap of they did go through some adversity at the end of the year, and then in the playoffs they're like, oh fuck yeah, they're I don't know why I forgot.
Yeah.
And the boy's quick to forget a lot of shit.
That's
and
okay.
I know everybody out there, they're thinking how can we take this dude seriously? When he's lost a couple weeks. I'm telling you right now, I'm as serious as fucking serious gets, boys. We're winning this game.
Seriously?
Hey, guys, it's been an absolute honor serving you guys this year. Does anybody have any last words?
I do.
Thank you. That's what we needed.
One quote to end us on, and it's appropriate because though no one can go back and make a brand new start, anyone can start from now and make a brand new ending.
And with that being said, clear eyes, full slate, can't fucking lose, boys. And I will put together the greatest Bet the Boys parlay of all time. May God have mercy on the board because we fucking won't. I love you. We appreciate you. Please, comments. Salutations. Hey, we just started.